Good morning, Thurston. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Thurston. On today's Eagle Report,
wonder who your freshman class officers are? We've got your results.
We recapped the senior night football game last Friday.
And stick around for the world premiere of Dr. Chen's latest music video.
All this and more on this edition of the Eagle Report. Welcome to another episode of the Eagle Report. I'm Emiya.
And I'm Chloe. Here's today's news.
Reminder that Halloween week is quickly approaching, and Student Council invites you to join them for Halloween Spirit Week starting next Monday, October 27th, which is Spooky Pajama Day. Tuesday is Fall Color Wars. Wednesday, we ask you to wear pink to support breast cancer awareness. Thursday is Dynamic Duo costumes, and of course, on Friday, we encourage all to wear their Halloween costumes. Remember that the dress code must be followed that week.
Freshman Student Council results are in. Here are the results. Freshman, your president is Kendall Wallace. Vice President is Jordan Rogers. Secretary is Nevaeh Brown. And class representatives are Destiny White, Jamie Thomas, London Briggs, and Nia Harrington. Congratulations to all.
Reminder, the seminar for FCCLA is tomorrow, October 21st. It can be found under Julian or Ferris Seminar, so sign up to see one of them for more information.
The Black Awareness Society for Education, or BASE, is a student group that discusses issues of racial and social injustice in school, the community, or in the country. They are having a meeting this Wednesday to see what topics people would like to discuss this year. If you have an interest in discussing these topics, please sign up for Ms. Baumfried's or Dr. Chen's seminar Wednesday, October 22nd.
Members of the LGBTQ+ community and allies are invited to join Saga tomorrow during seminar for a meeting. Please reach out to Ms. Roby or Mrs. Samborski for more information.
Ever wanted to apply for a scholarship? Curious where to get a job permit? How about a form for a sports physical? I went down to Mr. Mann in the SRC to get more information on his resource wall and what he has to offer.
This is SRC room. I do have a resource room or a resource board here for every student that's here in Thurston. The reason why I decided to create this board is because everyone and every kid is going to come to the SRC eventually throughout the year. So I know the other resources are in the counseling office and the main office. This is a great moment for me to introduce, whether it's scholarships, any information that we have here at Thurston High School, whether if it's for the CTE program or apprenticeships, obviously the work permits as well. So it will be more to come. Hopefully I can have this entire board filled up with more scholarships as the year goes on. And then obviously more resources as far as even if it's coming for like even job applications. So.
Welcome back to Eagle Sports Report. I'm Nick. The football team entered Friday night against the Garden City Cougars, one win away from clinching a playoff spot, and as luck would have it, it was senior night. Let's go to the highlights. We start early in the first with Jameer Lynham on a slant route that goes for 43 yards all the way down to the Garden City 23. On the next play, Thurston would get on the board first with a 23-yard run-up the gut by Jalen Strayhorn. Eagles up 7-0. On the next possession, with the Eagles on the 4, Eshawn Shaw gets another 6, and with the 2-point conversion, Thurston would go up 15-0. Moving on to the second quarter, it was more of the same from Jameer Lynham as he gets the pitch and puts the Eagles up big 22-0. Now to the third, with the Eagles up 30-0, Jason Rooker goes in motion and turns on the wheels and puts this one out of reach as he crosses the goal line. The Eagles will go on to blank the Cougars 43-0, improving their record to 6-2 and securing a spot in this year's postseason for the third year in a row. It's a light week for Eagle sports, but volleyball has a match tomorrow night on the road at Romulus. JV starts at 5:30 and varsity will start around 7. That's all for sports today. However, I'm Nick, sending it back to you, Emiya.
If you didn't know, Thurston has foreign exchange students from Germany. Emiya tracked down several students to see what their Thurston experience has been like so far.
A couple of weeks ago, we had some German exchange students here at Thurston. I interviewed a few of them to see how their experience in America was going. Let's see what they had to say.
And we're from the north of Germany, so like big cities that are near there are Bremen and Hamburg. Our city itself is called Oldenburg, and it has around 160,000 people that live there. So it's a mixture of a small town and a bigger city.
Honestly, I feel like getting to meet new people, experiencing the new country and culture, and also because I like the USA a lot, and I just wanted to know what it's really like to live here.
I would say it's shorter, first of all. Like we start around the same time, and then we only have school to like 1:15 p.m. And also like the schedules, like we have like weekly schedules, not like daily periods. So we have around 13 or 14 different subjects that we go through each week, and that's the main difference.
Probably our families, I would say. I mean, hanging out with friends also. I mean, we have friends here, but just like your best friend that you maybe miss from home. But also, the food is kind of different. It's a lot sweeter here with a lot more sugar, so that's maybe something that we miss. I think that's it.
It is.
Although life here is vastly different from their life in Germany, the students were glad to be in America experiencing something new.
I think teachers act like more chill, so our teachers would not accept to being on phone in class, or they would be really mad. And even phones and breaks are not allowed, so I think this is the biggest difference.
So I really liked Wingstop because the chicken was really good, and I really liked the crust and the different flavors too,
I think definitely the bread. We have, I would call it better bread. It's more tasty, and bread.
So I really liked it when we went to Lake St. Clair on a boat, so me, my exchange partner, and his cousin and their exchange partner. So I really liked it because we went tubing and it was really fun.
Overall, the German students enjoyed their time here at Thurston and their experience in America as a whole. Thank you for watching. This is Emiya with THTV, signing off.
Question of the week returns, and THTV member Kennedy asked around to see what their to see what everyone's favorite Halloween movies are.
Favorite scary movie would have to be The Witch. It is, wow, it's a slow burn. You don't see the witch a whole lot. They're just kind of there in the woods, and you just get a glimpse here and there. But I think that's what makes it so effective. It's also got this really cool aspect where a lot of the dialogue is actually from original diary entries, historical records. And so some of the things that the characters say, they're actually they have been said by people in relation to the events that are, covered in the movie. Just an incredible movie that you really got to listen to because it is really hard to understand the old British style of speaking. But highly recommend it.
My favorite scary movie is Bones and All. It's not a scary movie, but it's like being thrown into a world where you're not really knowing about yourself, but then seeing someone who reflects you, and then the fact that love can kill you even if you enjoy it.
I'm a sucker for the classics, so I'm going to have to go with Halloween with Michael Myers because, again, it's a classic. But I like some of the newer creepy movies like Ouija or Black Phone.
My favorite scary movie is Scream because it likes to bring a thrill to me, and yeah.
It's birthday time, and we would like to wish a happy belated birthday to
Dejuan Andrews, Jasmine Hall, and Caden Younger.
And a happy birthday to Malia Elder, Jamari Fortunato, Olivia Rogers, and Arthur Tanalo.
Before we go,
Oh, as promised, here's the world premiere of Dr. Chen's latest music video called Feedback Loops.
Thanks for tuning in to today's Eagle Report.
Have a great week, Thurston, and don't forget to soar.
Why you think this is happening so fast? The temperature, the warming, the climate. It's all about these things we find in nature. Things called feedback loops. When something happens now, and nature goes round and round, if one thing goes through the roof, it's caused by a positive feedback loop. If that thing goes higher and higher, more than anyone can desire, let me tell you through and through, this is caused by a positive feedback loop. Heat that rises while you're in bed is coming from the ground as infrared. This heat should go right through, but instead is trapped by the CO2. In turn, the warmer air causes glaciers to melt here and there. When there is less and less, more ocean and ground, this is going to be a mess. So here again we go, the ocean and ground have a low albedo. Heat is absorbed, so it begins. Everything gets hot, again and again and again. More heat for the CO2. More ice melting through and through. More ground taking heat from the sun. More heat keeps leading to less fun. What are we gonna do? The temperature keeps rising, and the ice in the glaciers is melting till it's all gone. This positive loop ain't positive at all, and everything keeps running away. Can we make this process into a negative loop, where we can stabilize one of the things here or there? Can we level out something here and possibly turn the whole thing around? Can the process become more stable, level out like a flat top table, start going up and then recoup? This would be a negative feedback loop. What can we do to stabilize so the earth doesn't have its demise? How can the CO2 decrease? By planting a heck of a lot of trees or burning fewer fossil fuels to the earth. This would be less cruel, but the earth may not have time to regroup from this terrible positive feedback loop. Positive accelerating, negative is stabilizing. Knowing both is the thing to do. These are positive and negative feedback loops.